Sports. And we'll see Tremaine Edmonds, who had a strong showing last week with an 8-tackle game.
2 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here are the Chiefs now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm that is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm is going forward. Incomplete pass. Kenneth Murray drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
It always helps for a visiting team because they set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. As we get a look at a guy who grew up in Florida, played his college ball, of course, in Louisville. It's the electric Lamar Jackson.
Well, his ratio was good last week. Most quarterbacks are really excited about a 3-to-1 ratio, but it's flipped in the wrong direction. He threw 3 interceptions, not touchdown passes, and he only had the 1 TD pass in that game. So he's trying to turn that around and find a way for his team to win.
The numbers last week for Tonyan: 8 catches, 114 yards, and a score.
5th in the league in receiving yards, and that's a strong category. I mean, if you're in the top 5 in anything, I don't care whether it's football or tiddlywinks, you're having a nice season.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Jackson. And a completion to Wilson. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10. Jackson will throw again. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Here's Jackson to throw. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Garrett Wilson, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Colts are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Yeah, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands and make the offensive move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get to the right people rather than delivering up the right number.
Exactly.
For the right play.
That too.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
A quick throw caught by Kupp out. Now the ball comes loose. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. It's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. The numbers last week for Mitchell: 13 carries, 69 yards, and a touchdown.
There were some signs of life from the ground game last week, but overall, just a so-so performance. Everyone knows they can make a slight improvement how they contribute to this aspect of the offense. Linemen can set their blocks and hold them a little bit longer, and he can be quicker to the hole and hit a lane. If they do that, they should get some better numbers produced this week.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. First carry for DeAndre Swift. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Throwing is Jackson. Throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 40. Now Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. The Colts are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate. It's always tough, NFL.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Jackson. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early, as they've got it 1st and 10. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this one to Cobb complete. Inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. The throw right side here going to be incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Finds his tight end Ingram. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll go Madison up the middle. And he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. They'll look to throw here. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Kazee. And the Colts are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. He'll drop this one off to Swift. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that will bring up second down. Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, Jackson. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. The Colts send out their punter as he's on the punt for the first time this afternoon. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And it's Chiefs football. First and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. And this offense on third down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
But, partner, anytime someone tells me that fundamentals are leaving the game, I'm going to show them this play because they couldn't get to the passer. So what do you have to do? Get your hands up in the passing lane, and they batted it away on a third down attempt.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Swift. Heck of a move. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. Now a give right side Swift. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. Now 2nd and 9. To throw is Jackson. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. So the completion good for just 3. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Jackson now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jameson Williams, 49 yards. And the Colts are able to extend their lead.
I think if you pulled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
And he returns this to the 22. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. He targets Ingram for another grab. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw again. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. They'll look to throw again. He'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. So from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. He'll look to throw. Open man right side is Cup, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They're going to look to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. The coverage good, the pressure good, leads to the sack, and it's 3rd and goal now. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. Patterson's kick is good. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. So that stems the tide just a little, but this still a 2-touchdown game.
And I think that maybe that was a bit of a calming drive for this offense, and that's exactly what they needed. They were able to move the ball. They did some good things. It's still the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to go.
And makes it across the 20 as these guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Colts set to take over here offensively. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication.
Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. Now it's Jackson. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. He's got it to Williams. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion.
But things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
And Jackson throwing once more. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This 2nd and 4. Now Jackson. Going right back to Wilson. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Throwing is Jackson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jamison Williams with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Colts have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get it down at about the 17-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on first down. That'll be caught. It's Kupp. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. They'll look to throw now on first down. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
They attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. And this will be taken at the 13. Well, let's shine the spotlight on the former Georgia Bulldog, DeAndre Swift, who's set to begin this next drive. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2nd and 5. Here's Jackson to throw. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Now on fourth down, honors the punt team sending this one away. 31 yards on the punt there. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Chiefs going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And with great starting field position up near the 50, they might be one completion away from stealing a late field goal here. 2nd and 5. 11 seconds remaining now. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this,
well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Third quarter starts with a run from Swift.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
They go play action now. Jackson. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
Dorrance Armstrong.
He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. On third down, Jackson.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ballgame.
Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble lost.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Once again, it's Swift.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. DeAndre Swift.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
DeAndre Swift with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to widen their advantage.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Back to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
You're right, they have. And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw going into the hands of Williams. That'll put him at 95 receiving yards now as he's got a first down. Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Second down and 6 now. Back to the running game with Swift. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. From the gun, Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Play action. It's Jackson. It's Miller complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Here's Swift. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown,
you will too.
Without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. DeAndre Swift with now his second touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Colts have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run over center with Mitchell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw here. That is caught. A big play there for KC. 43 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Third quarter action from Kansas City. Second down and 10. From the gun, a give to Mitchell. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the third quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after him.
They'll drop to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
But plain and simple, that's the second time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He just got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. They'll look to throw on third and goal. And he's got it. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal.
A gain of 7 yards. It's 4th down and goal.
And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Colby Parkinson, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Chiefs are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Well, let's shine the spotlight on the former Georgia Bulldog, DeAndre Swift, who's set to begin his next drive. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
He's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just got to have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making a sideline grin as well. And this is going to be a Colts first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line. And even 150 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. After the loss, they'll come on 2nd and 13. From the gun, here's Swift. Not much room to run. Just gets it to the 35 after showcasing his tough running. The offense on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. In motion right is Wilson. Now they'll fake it down to jet sweep, and instead here's Swift. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. On the handoff, this is Swift. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 40-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Targets Miller here on the out route. He's got him. And he is going to have a Colts first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. They'll run here with Swift. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
And the officials here are going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. Right back to Swift again on second down.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. First down. Jackson. And his throw here is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Jackson now on second and 10. Underneath, caught by the tight end, Allen. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Now this drive, they're 2 for 2 on third down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and a couple.
At the Colts 39-yard line.
Now back to throw.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down. And they pick it up rather easily. A gain of 9 on 4th and 2.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Back to throw again. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. And they'll get him to the ground. And he has another first down at the Colts' 12-yard line.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Mitchell. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
It's 2nd and 7 from the 9.
They'll look to throw. This is caught.
Well, the Chiefs are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Mitchell is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Extra point try now for Patterson. And the lead is down to 24. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. And the officials here are going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. Here's a handoff to Swift running left. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run the full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
33-yard line. A gain of 7, but it's 4th down.
They'll try it now with Swift. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
2 yards on the play. And the Colts 4th down.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Colts, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.